I only have to wait for 1.5 more minutes.
Feels bad, man. I've forgotten what all my hotkeys are for controlling the Twitch stream.
Damn. Why do you have hotkeys for this but not for playing? How does that make any sense?
I won't try to defend myself. I know I can't. So I won't even try.
They do play this map eventually. Let's see the reclaim. That's a decent amount. That's actually a nice amount of reclaim.
Alright.
Nice trees.
I like this map now.
It's I don't think there's some civ bases as well. I don't think this is a bad map at all.
Yeah, we got nice civ bases, some nice reclaim with like 150 mass, 75 mass rocks, some good 10 mass. The plateau is like worth dropping a little bit to build like a radar and grab that reclaim.
It's also you might have some like double ASU pushes, but like on the other side, because Odin will walk north to the 3 max expansion because it's the furthest away. At least generally, that's what I would do. And if Riot does the same thing, then they end on opposite sides of the middle. So it's gonna be some asymmetrical pushing. Well, I guess it's symmetrical in a sense, but you know.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, you do different things on the other side of the map than the other guy.
It would be nice if you could see the civilian bases in the preview.
Yeah, and like also the like big mass chunks.
Well, that's a lot tougher because on maps with more reclaim, it's gonna be extremely obnoxious to look at the preview then. I know that like if there's unit Rex, it shows on the preview, but actual like natural reclaim doesn't, which I think is kind of fine, although it does end to some situations where you think, oh, this map, wonder how much reclaim it has, and then it spawns with like 100k mass worth of rocks, because sometimes it does that.
Yeah, sometimes it's like, oh, this is a high reclaim map. I hope you like clicking rocks.
But this should be an interesting map. BOs can be pretty streamlined because there's a lot of e-reclaim you can get at the start. Odin's already at 2000. Riot is instead, he's not really focusing on getting too many trees instead. This is a map where someone who plays more team games will definitely know what to do better. Funnily enough, because this is like a standard MapGen opening. It's
Yeah, I like Foden's opening a lot better here. The 2 factories for lots of reclaiming NGs into the 3rd air. Riot hasn't started his 2nd air yet.
He is stalling pretty badly though. But he does have, what is it, 12 engineers? Well, Riot has 5 engineers. But Riot went for some Salons as well, but he's not raiding with them, which for 1v1 I think is not good at all. They are too expensive, like both mass and build time wise, to just not do anything with them.
Yeah, they need to go and do some damage or get some intel or something.
Like 2 Salons is close to an engineer if you include the roll-off time of a factory, so like just having them for intel is, especially considering he's got them cloaked, so their range is actually a lot smaller. Would have liked it a lot more if he was more aggressive with them.
Although, I think this is what Mech Marines does to a man. He's like, alright, I just need some random civilians out in the map.
Funnily enough, even though Odin's, like, his start seems way more, you know, he went for the reclaim a lot more, so he basically started off of that. But he delayed grabbing his maxes by so long that, right now Riot is on 31 mass income, while Odin is on 21.
Riot is wasting about 19 mass a second.
Amazing.
I'm glad you're amazed.
I have. Yes. But build the factory with the ACU, don't move.
Yeah, just build stuff. It's okay, you can do it.
He can easily spend this mass he's overflow. I mean, he queued up 5 engineers in his base and is now spending it. But you can also make it Tech 2 Max. You have tons of build power for free.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably going to build the T2 Max at some point. Just build it now.
Exactly. I guess they've both made quite some mistakes. Odin expanded to his maxes too late, and plus he was e-stalling. Riot had some mass issues, but on the other end of how it usually goes, let's say.
Yeah. Well, it looks like he's kind of stabilized. I mean, the power is going to be an issue in about 5 seconds, but...
Yeah, but he quickly built 4 lance factories, so he can actually spend his mass. The moment his engineers stop building lance factories, he will stop stalling power. And he can also always pass his air. Like, his factory is now done, and now he's plus 70 power per second. And he doesn't need to continue building power. Yeah, he's already building power to more engineers. Although he just creates up more factories. There's still so much reclaim to get. There's like probably like 50k reclaim on this map, if not more. Odin is already on 7k 3 reclaim. So they actually go to the same side of the map. Let's see tank counts. There's 12 tanks and 6 talents for Odin. Yeah, it's basically even numbers. Odin is a bit more aggressive on the right side though. He will snack an expanding engineer. There's a tank at the bottom for Riot though. It's gonna kill the engineer from Odin that's gonna get the safe bases. And the safe bases are actually pretty good nowadays. They have like 100 mass per building.
Although the engineer will get none of it as a single tank cleans it up.
Yep. But this raid on the right from Odin is also pretty. Like, it kills the front 3 maxes. That's why I was saying, like, it makes sense for your ACU to move there, because it's the furthest away from your base. So it's the most vulnerable position, and now it's getting raided as well by Odin. Meanwhile, Riot actually moves to the 3 max location of Odin, but Odin will have at least 2 factories done by the time that Riot arrives, and therefore I don't think there should be any issues for Odin. He does have an air scout to scout what's coming. He sees, like, he doesn't have much units because he's sending everything to the right, but he should adjust now that he sees more units are coming. Although he didn't manage to scout the ACU, he somehow missed that, which is quite unfortunate. But Riot kinda engages with the units too early before his ACU arrives, so he kinda loses a few for free. Riot does have air control, albeit very slightly. 1 inti and 2 bombers up. But there's AA from Odin. While Odin gets a great turn here, question mark. That's a bit of a mess. But with AAs, you should be able to win this.
Yeah, this is definitely pretty good for Foden.
But now he moved his SU away from his land factories, and now Riot's SU is there, and Odin is like, what are you doing here? Especially considering he didn't scout him. His air scout somehow missed him pretty badly. But, you know, still should be fine. He's now retreating with his SU to the bottom left, which is the worst possible move, because he just needs to walk to the SU, because I think he's afraid there's more, but there's actually not. But he does have a scout, like, in the reinforcement line of Riot, so you can actually see there's no reinforcements. So he's being very scared at the moment, when he can just completely deny this ACU from getting any value. He can, like, even threaten to maybe kill the ACU.
Like, this is the classic trap. Like, you see your opponent do something so brutally aggressive, you assume they have something to back it up, but there's actually just nothing.
Yeah, that's very sad.
Now he just gets all these land factories for free.
He still might kill him because there's no reinforcements for Riot. He's sending everything to the right side where there's this monkey fight.
Yeah, he spent a lot of time reclaiming that factory when there were tanks shooting at him.
Yeah, he didn't fully reclaim the second factory either. He lost 4.5k HP to kill 2 factories. It's still not worth it, even with the bad move from Odin, which was the best possible scenario for Riot. It's still not worth it, the move he did, because he lost so much HP on the SU.
Alright, the risk here is that Foden catches up to Riot, and it looks like he'll be able to.
Yeah, there's no reinforcements, and the fight on the right still seems pretty even. in numbers. It's because Odin had that many more units. Odin has 4k mass in units versus 2.8k for Riot. Riot did make 2 Tech 2 maxes. Shift G me, please. End my suffering.
Foden refuses. Have to be killed, the honor boy. GG, absolute win.
Yeah, that was... I mean... That was a bit of a weird one.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on there.
It's kind of sad because this